A lot of people ask me, how is rural life out in Thailand? And this is what rural life looks like right here. We won't get too close to the buffalo, or he might charge us. But sometimes when you are in the city for too long, it's kind of nice to get out of the city and enjoy what the countryside has to offer. You do need to be careful, though, of these buffalo, because it makes sense. They're just trying to protect their young. So, of course, some of them might be a little aggressive. As you can see, the little baby buffaloes over there. But yeah, I really think that anyone who comes out to Thailand definitely should check out the countryside. But out here, what do you have? You just have a beautiful lake over there. You got buffalo behind me, or cows, whatever you prefer to call them. Not even sure if those are buffalo or cows. They're all the same to me. I don't have time to be thinking that much about, is this a buffalo or a cow? Real business people understand. But check out the sunset right here. It's absolutely gorgeous. The older I get, the more I realize that material things don't really matter, especially as much as they did when I was younger. I know some of you might be in your 40s or 50s and you'll be like, oh, what are you talking about, Julian? You're only 25. That may be true, but I have definitely lived a fast life. And I realize that it's not always worth having expensive stuff all the time. You know, what's the difference between wearing a Rolex watch or wearing a Burberry watch or a Timex watch? At the end of the day, they both tell you the time, right? On top of that, I used to have a bunch of cars back in America, and now I don't even have a car. I just hire a driver to take me wherever I need to go. And surprisingly, it's actually sometimes cheaper if you don't do that much traveling, just to hire a driver. You don't have to pay for a car payment. You don't have to pay for insurance. You don't have to pay for gas. You don't have to pay for taxes. All that stuff just clouds your mind. And in reality, you can just ride one of these buffaloes over here. Just kidding. Don't ride the buffalo. That's a very bad idea. But yeah, you can walk to most of the places you need to go. You could take the subway. You can use a bicycle. I see a lot of people around Bangkok using bicycles. So that could be a good idea too, if you want to go down that path. I think a lot of people will have a much better time focusing on the things that really matter in life, which is enjoying nature, spending time with your friends and family. If you have kids, spending time with your kids. Most of the time when I ask people what's the most important thing in their life, usually they say it's their kids. I don't have kids yet, or any that I know of, I guess. I could, maybe I do have a few kids out there, who knows. But if you are one of my kids, you can contact me, or have your mother contact me, and we can get a DNA test and see for sure. But yeah, definitely take some time to enjoy nature, enjoy spending time with your friends while you still are healthy and good. And be careful if you're hanging around the buffaloes, because as you can see, the baby buffaloes probably won't be too much of a hassle for you, but the big buffaloes, possibly. Don't want to make mommy buffalo mad. If mommy buffalo gets mad, it could be a bad day for you. Land out here in Thailand is actually not really that cheap. And I think the reason why the land is kind of expensive is because you can do a lot of things with the land. So even with a basic plot of land, you can grow fruits, you can grow vegetables. But back in America, especially back in Las Vegas, I think the reason why the land was so cheap in Las Vegas, or I should say not Las Vegas, but in Pahrump, which is just about 45 minutes from Las Vegas, is you can't grow anything. The land is just desert. And I remember when I was a real estate agent in Las Vegas, there was acres of land selling for just a couple $1,000s in Pahrump. You could buy maybe an acre of land for like $5,000, which is crazy. You can't do that out here in Thailand, because look at that beautiful farmland right here. You can use this land to raise chickens, buffaloes, grow giant fruit trees, all those amazing things. What's the point of making this video, you might be asking? The thing that I want to share with you is, if you feel like your life is on fast forward and time is passing by very quickly, just take a little time to enjoy nature. Take a little time and spend that with your friends, your family, your children, if you have children. Because in a blink of an eye, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years could go by super fast. And at the end of the day, is it really going to matter if you make an extra $20,000 a year, an extra $40,000 a year, $50,000 a year? Probably not. Most of the happiest people I see are people who get to spend a lot of time with their family. Toxic media telling you how to live your life, just focus on making as much money as you possibly can. Don't care about your family. Focus on making money so you can go spend it on expensive cars, expensive clothes, expensive food, all this consumer behavior. Or you can work a little less and use that time and spend with your family. So that's going to end this video. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, and comment below what is the most important thing in your life. Let me know your thoughts. See you in the next video. Bye bye.